Machedo speaking to you from LoyMachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Okay. This is not a planned video. I just felt the sudden urge to make a video, so I thought I would share this with you. Yeah, today I've been really busy with a lot of clients, a lot of client calls, lots of people. The job market is opening up, so there are plenty of people who need to be placed, whose profiles have to be done, and clients are calling, and personal branding stuff. Okay, let's not get into that. Okay, after finishing work, I was really exhausted. It's mentally very exhausting, the stuff that I do. Even though I sit in my own room and I have my own setup. You can't see the setup. There's a monitor here, there's a monitor here, there's a monitor behind this, there's a monitor there, there is a 50-inch there, there's a 100, there's a, what do you say, how many inches is this? I think 45-inch, super wide curved. Plus there is a monitor up there. For those of you who followed my channel know how my setup is. Then I have 2 laptops here, I have 3 iPads here, I have 4 phones here, and I have the state of the art. Now, I'm not sharing this to brag, I'm not sharing this to show off, okay? But rather, what I want to tell you is, and just so that we get this out of the way, even if I mumble, even if there is a noise, I'm still going to keep this real. I'm going to keep this video real because I really want to speak something from my heart, See, today, if you actually look at it, I have a YouTube channel. I have 46,000 subscribers, whatever. I get an average of 500 views or whatever per video, sometimes 300, sometimes 500. If it is about the Middle East, it goes to 3,000 sometimes. I get a steady stream of clients. I get, you may not believe this, but I get journalists from big media houses. I get politicians. I get, you would not believe the profile of people that I get. If I tell you, sometimes you would think like, come on, Loy, stop bluffing. Like, really powerful people, really rich people, really, it's unbelievable. But, the part that I really want to share with you is, it was not always like this. Right now, you're seeing me with these lights and the setup and, 5 years ago, 5.5, when I came to Thailand, I was 40 years old. I had to restart my life all over again. I left UAE after being there for 40 years of my life. Imagine 40 years and I had to leave everything. I had to make that big decision. I am going to this new country. I'm being honest with you. I had no plan. I had no clue. I did not know what I was going to do. Really, I'm not even exaggerating. I just knew that I'll do coaching and consulting online. I didn't have a plan of action. I didn't have a strategy. I didn't have, okay, this is my, they have a plan of action, a book, month 1, month 2, like if you go for organizations, they have PowerPoint slides and all that. I didn't have any of that. In fact, I'm telling you truthfully, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether it would work, not work, whether I was doing the right thing, wrong thing. In fact, if you had asked me, Loy, what if you fail? What will you do next? What is your plan B? I wouldn't have an answer. Even today, if people ask me, Loy, what if YouTube shuts down? What if your channel shuts down? What if your work shuts down? What if you're banned from posting anything? What is your plan B? I'm being honest with you. I don't have an answer. Like, for example, people enjoy asking me these questions. I ask people the question, what if you become blind? What if you get an accident? What if you lose your ability to speak? What if you lose your hands? And what if you lose your legs? What if you lose all your money? It's very easy to ask someone else this question, but if someone asks you, you don't have. And whether you believe me or not, I ask myself this question every single day. Every single day, I ask myself, sheesh, man. I wish the problem is this phone is fixed here. It's fixed, but my bedding is there. It's just, there's a table here. If you have seen my YouTube videos, if you have seen my Facebook, this thing, you know that my bedding is here. My family is in another room. They are not sitting here. They sleep separate. And why I sleep separate is I can work separate. I can think separate. This is like my mini office home. And I don't sleep with my wife. I don't hug my wife, nothing. I sleep alone. But this is what I need to do in order to succeed. And consider this. Just think about it. When I left Dubai 6 years ago, and I came to Thailand, I was staying in this house all alone. See, right now, can you hear any sound you can hear? You can't hear anything, right? This is how my house used to be. And it was like this for, I think, the first 3 to 4 months. There was no noise. There was nobody in the house. There were no friends. My phone was not ringing. I was not getting any emails. I didn't have a YouTube presence. Even though there were a few videos, nobody was watching. Nobody was sending me emails. I was just sitting with I had that old MacBook Pro, 17-inch, second hand. And I'm staring at the screen and I don't know what to do. I just didn't know what to do. My previous video I told you, right? When you don't have money, when you don't have power, when you don't have success, or when you're of no use to anyone, or when people don't know, nobody gives a damn about you, nobody gives a fuck, nobody wants to know you, man. I was not getting any messages, I was not getting any emails, nobody was bothered whether I was alive or dead. Even if I would send someone a message, hey, hi, how are you, man, how are things going? Yeah, Loy, yeah, okay, I'm busy, man, talk to you later, yeah. And who do you think? I'm on an island. I'm staying in an island, I'm staying in a forest. And that also, there are only Thai people here. Thai people who don't give a damn about what I do. They don't speak the same language. The only people who speak English, foreigners, and they don't give a rat's ass about tattooed guy. Maybe they'll be like, oh wow, he looks different. But that's about it. They don't want to know anything. The only people who would want to know me is, oh wow, maybe they would want to have sex, or maybe they think, oh, this guy, maybe he's tattooed, he takes drugs or alcohol or smokes, he's a party freak. Maybe he'll spend some money on us, or maybe he'll have a good time. Others, they don't want to know me. And it was during these moments, when I was alone. It's scary, I'll tell you this one. Today maybe you watch my videos, you see me, oh, people take my advice, and oh, people, Loy, you're so amazing, big fan of your work, and Loy, I need your advice, and so many messages and so many emails. Man, that time, there was nobody. And just imagine, just let it sink in. I would make coffee. That time I didn't have even this coffee machine. I would just make a coffee, just the sachet with Nescoffee, and just turn hot water, sit down, again silence. I'd watch a YouTube video. But even if I'd watch a YouTube video, I'm under so much of stress. I'm so worried. I can't even enjoy watching a YouTube video. So I'd be like, then I'd go to Facebook, send people messages. I would check on Twitter, I would check on LinkedIn, and oh, should I make my profile? Oh, if I make my profile, what will I do? Should I ask someone, do you want my service? Okay, let me make my website. Oh, what will I put on my website? Oh, if I want traffic, if I want people to notice me, but what do I offer them? Okay, I'll make one video. And when I used to make those videos, if you check my previous videos, I would be very, hyper. I'd be, yay, hey man, Loy Machedo speaking to you. When the camera was on, I was trying to be energetic. Just check my previous videos. You would see hyper energy, and you'll not be able to connect with me because it looks like an act. It looks like I'm trying to be something else. Because, yes, I was trying to be, yes, this is Loy Machedo. You're watching the new program. Yeah, and today I'm going to. Because there was nobody to guide me, man. This is, this is the funny thing. In life, we people who are successful, there are some of us who are, we just get lucky. Maybe we use our common sense or the right place at the right time. There are so many others who are just trying and trying and trying and no luck. And for me, I was just one table was there, coffee table, one laptop, no books in the house, no furniture, no nothing, just one chair, one table. And just imagine it's a brand new empty apartment and just a cup of noodles and a coffee cup. Quiet, silent, nobody's there. I would maybe drink that coffee, watch a YouTube video or a movie or something and keep quiet. And I would just think, man, what am I doing? Is this life? I really ask myself, is this life? I'm 40 years old. I'm not getting any younger. When I'd get up in the morning, I'd open my eyes. I wouldn't check my smartphone or Facebook or WhatsApp and this and that because I would just open my eyes and just look blank at the ceiling. And I was like, fuck, another day. What do I do today, man? I'd look at my blanket, I would get up and it was silent. Today when I get up, I can hear my baby screaming and wife. You might think, oh, that's joyous. No, that's again, it's a different ballgame. But those days when I'd get up from the bed and sit down, it's quiet, it's clean, it's empty. I'd get up, open the door, go brush my teeth, it's quiet. Then after that, wipe myself, make coffee, and again sit down on the table. Just imagine, I did this for 6 months. Not one single customer. Not one single client. Not one single inquiry. Just maybe random, hey, how are you, Loy? How things in Thailand? Just random stuff here and there. Do you know how scared I was? See, at least maybe some of you who are watching, you have your mother, your father, you can fall back to. You have your friends, you have your brother, sister. My mother and father were never close. I didn't have mother, father. My brothers, never close to them. Sisters, nobody is there. I'm staying in a country where nobody knows me. I can't go back to India. Being an Indian passport holder, even if I go to India, who knows me? I don't have anything in India. It's like I'm a beggarless, penniless, homeless person if I go to India. That's my story. And going to India looking like this, people, hey, what the hell is this? They look at me. People think because I'm a foreigner, they would say in Hindi, and I can understand because I would get down in Mumbai. They'd say, hey, chutiye ko deke, isko tapori ko deke. I can understand that. Those are like bad words, like who's this fucking nut job? And then even if I would, travel down to Kerala because, some of my known people were there, not relatives, just friends. And people would laugh. And I don't blame them because I look like this. And it was scary, man. It's scary because I was not in control of my life. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know where I was going to go. And I was living on my savings, and my savings every day, the savings were coming down and down and down. And I'll tell you, it's the small expenses, small, that eats into your savings. Rent, water, electricity, food. Forget all that. Maybe you're paying per month. Even food, every day when I was eating, I was like, oh, sheesh. I used to eat just Maggi noodles. Like, you get those Maggi noodles. It's a different brand here. I would eat one noodle and one egg to save money. If I'd go, I would see, oh, they're selling cheap. Maybe they're selling 5 baht, 10 baht, some meat. I'll eat a little bit. Because I was afraid. I was not sure, will I have money tomorrow? I even try to get customers for as $5. Okay, $5. Come on, I'll give my service for $5. Today I get people who tell me they want my professional service for, I got this guy today, he told me he'll pay me 50 dirhams, that is $13, for a service that was supposed to be like only consulting, only speaking was like more than $217, 800 dirhams. The guy, it's not that the guy is poor. If the guy speaks in perfect English and he's looking for a proper job that pays a proper salary, he has money. Mind you, he's not a beggar. Beggars don't talk to me. It's only people who are looking for a good placement. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the guy is eating good food with the way he spoke. If he can travel to a Gulf country and he can stay for a couple of months, he has money. But he wanted to pay me just $12, $13. When I came here and there was no customer, not even if someone said, okay, Loy, I'll pay you $5, $10, say, okay, what can I offer you? Like, I would like to know what it is. Obviously, I'm not going to give him like a premium thing because then I'm destroying my own brand, right? And then when you go for immigration, when you go to the police, when you go to all these places, your body language, your shoulders are slouched forward. You're so vulnerable, you're so afraid, you're so scared. They will look at you, they will laugh, and they'll make jokes because they don't know what problems you're going through. They don't know what stress you have. They don't know what challenges you have. They don't know your fears, insecurities. They'll just joke, hey, tattoo man, how are you? And you just smile and just keep quiet. So I went through all that, man. And just think about it. At the age of 40, I had to restart my life. Today when I sit down and do work, yeah, sometimes I get carried away with, okay, I like to buy some handy dandy toys. I like to go out to eat maybe with my family, Burger King. I like to go out and enjoy. And luckily, I'm telling you, absolutely lucky, I don't smoke, I don't drink, smoke cigarettes, I don't drink alcohol, I'm not into weed, drugs, this, that. I had a craziness for girls. Thankfully, that has stopped. I didn't spend money on girls, but the time and effort, that was more expensive than money, I'm really lucky that I didn't do that because I'll tell you, smoking, drinking, forget the health implications. The money that you spend every day, that if you calculate, that itself you can buy state-of-the-art stuff, man. They say the average smoker, I think in a lifetime spends at least, smoker and drinker, $500,000. That's a lot of money. And then sickness and all that, forget that. You can't even imagine. You could buy a house, or not a rich house. So I didn't do that. The only thing is maybe spend money on games and once a while go for, a paid sex. Because I was alone, man. But even paid sex, fuck, you're so stressed out. You might as well just watch porn or just masturbate and not think about it, So why am I sharing this with you? Why today this heavy kind of this? You know, what you see online, no? All this glamour, all these successful seven-figure income, rich, celebrity. This is all bullshit, man. This is just a facade. This is just attraction, It's like you're looking at a discotheque. Everyone's dancing, entertainers, and oh wow. But after all that music stops, the jazz stops, they're normal people. You and me, we're normal people. Sometimes you check your Facebook feed. Oh, this guy got millions. He's sold for billions of dollars and he's making millions. He's become crypto, NFT, multimillionaire, and he invested in this stock and it jumped up. Oh, he purchased this crypto when it was at nothing. Today he is earning 100 million he has made. Oh, this NFT of this boy's face in some Indonesia or something, he has become a millionaire. Oh, he started this business. Your story, there is one that feed. Oh, now they're making multi-million dollars. Oh, they got a startup investor. All these stories are nice. In fact, in UAE, I think the Middle East, the story is always he has won 500,000, he has won 1 million, he has got the lucky draw, this, that. But that is not real life. Those are exceptions to the rule. And I've told you always, an exception to the rule is not a standard rule for everyone. You and I are going to be normal people. Yes, some of us are a little bit more successful than others. Yes, okay, you might say, oh, Loy is a little blessed. He can do what he likes. He can enjoy life. Yes, true. I'll not deny it. Yes, I'm having an amazing life where I can be with my wife and my baby, and I'm making this video. Like, what is the time right now? The time is 10:48 in the night. I finished my work. I can sleep when I like. I can play a video game. I can listen to music. Yes, but it's a life I worked hard for. And every single day, I work very hard, man. You'll not believe this. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you know. I work very hard. Yes, the blessing is I'm doing what I'm passionate about, what I really love. I can honestly tell you, every single day of my life, I don't consider it like a burden. It's like, oh, I get up. I love my life. Oh, I don't know how to explain to you. It's a blessing. It's a dream to do what I love. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a billionaire. I wish maybe some celebrity or something. Oh, they're making multi-millions. No, I'm able to take care of my expenses. One businessman guy who I admire. He's my client also. Just imagine he has millions. To give you a rough figure, I think around 45 million. Okay, now you might say, oh, Loy, that's nothing. He's not making 700 or 1 billion. $40 million. He's retired. He doesn't have to worry about anything. He does his own thing. And he has investments. He has houses for rent and all that. He gets money out of that. I told him, you're successful. In my eyes, you're successful. You're rich. You know what was his answer? Loy. He always has this. Loy. He told me, Loy, I'm self-sufficient. I am self-sufficient. He's saying, I'm just daily bread and I'm just happy. I'm not rich, just happy. The happiness is more. Yes, it's a good life. Yes, I have maybe my yacht and the funny thing, he doesn't show off on social media. He doesn't need to brag about it. Nothing. The more people I speak to, these rich guys who are richer than me at least, every conversation I have with them, I learn something. It's like it grounds me to reality. These are the lessons that I wish I'd learned in school or in college. But I guess, they don't teach you the realities of life. Like in school, they should have taught you how to make your resume, your profile, how to market, sell yourself, how to negotiate, how to communicate, financial management. These are the lessons of life, and they don't teach you all this. It's like in my gaming group, WhatsApp group, one of my friends, I think his name is Alex, he sent a nice one. It shows one guy trying to throw darts. His eyes are closed and he's trying to throw the darts. And he's saying, this is me contemplating my career choice. Like closed eyes and he's throwing the darts. And then below it says, this is me selecting the parts for my PC. And there he's literally, multiple screens are there. He's doing research on Google. He's talking on Reddit. He's speaking to people with experience. He's doing research. And it was so true, because for something like, a PC, we do so much of research. The new iPhone, research. Even our wedding, we'll do the research on the dress, on what you'll wear, on the food, on the catering, on the DJ, the music. We will literally plan out even the socks or the shoes or the perfume. Everything will be planned out to the T. So much of effort. But your career, your future, like, I teach your personal brand. I'll just make one CV. Oh, can you do cheapest? Loy, please. Oh, which site can I go? Google and... That is why when I speak to these guys now, these people who are successful than me, I realize like there's so much to learn. There's so much to learn. There's so much I don't know. I'm lucky I have a few people who like act like my mentors. They're not actually on a commercial basis, but just talking to them is like, many of you watch my videos, and I understand when youngsters tell me, I watch your videos and I learn. There's so much of wisdom in that. And then there are people who are my age. They're like, Loy, talking to you, it feels like I'm talking to a friend. Because I speak from a very grounded reality. I speak from my heart, I never wanted this YouTube channel to be like, like an entertainment thing, like, going to this restaurant to eat food, or going to these girls or this nightclubs. Yes, I did think about it, but I just wanted it to be like, talk heart to heart. Yes, there are people who have told me, Loy, why don't you just speak about UAE market? But I'm not a news channel. If you actually look at it, I read the news just like you. I collect from 10 different sources. Then I use my analysis and I give my opinion. That's what I do. Some people tell me, hey man, why the hell do I need to listen from you? I can read Reuters. Yes, you're absolutely true. The only thing which I do is I give an opinion, my opinion, and you're free to agree, disagree, So that's why I didn't want it to be like a news. I wanted this to be from the heart, The main thing is every single day I wake up and I think, I need to get new customers, I need to get new clients. What is the topic for my video? What will I share? What will I talk about? I think about my finances. I think about life. On a funny note, I even think about what food will I eat today. What food will I eat? Where will I take my baby out? Then yes, there are these distracting bits. Okay, which new machine will come out? What will I like to buy? Like a normal guy, like you and me, like. But the first thing is always work. And if anyone tells you they're not thinking of their finances, they're not thinking of their money that they earn, their bank balance, if anyone tells you, that guy's a fucking liar, man. We all think about our expenses. We have to. You have to. If you're a man of the house, if you're a woman who's looking after herself, you have to. How much money is there? What is my expense? What are the expenses coming up? How much money will I make end of the month? And for a guy like me who there's no fixed salary, it's like, very scary, So when I get a big client, it's a dopamine rush when I get a big client. The biggest rush you can get is like when a client tells you, Loy, you are amazing. And that also when someone very, it's unfortunate that I can't reveal some of their identities. To give you an idea, just think a person who's dealing with politicians, who's dealing with VIPs, who has graduated from an Ivy League, who has millions of dollars, who deals with the who's who, and he approaches you for your advice. I'll tell you, I am nervous. I'm not like afraid in the sense that, sheesh, I really have to step up my game and give him a logical advice where he'll respect me. Otherwise, he'll be like, these big guys, they'll be like, thanks, Roy, appreciate, thank you. They'll not say anything. They'll just bye-bye. And then it's like a slap on your face, Sheesh, man. I can only impress low-level guys like youngsters or school students, or I can't impress these big shots. So when a big shot tells me, Loy, you're amazing. It's like, it's the joy I can't explain, When I get a big client, like $10,000, $20,000, just for my advice and it feels great. But you know what's greater is when this guy who has paid you money and tells you, right, every penny was worth it. You are worth it. Think a school dropout, a person who the world said is a mistake. I don't want to get into that motivational, inspirational past of mine, but it humbles you. But then the fear is, how long will I be relevant? When will I be outdated? When will I be old? When is it that I can't do this anymore? One day I will be old. Then what? Who'll take care of me? The only reason I wanted to share this video with you guys is to tell you that I've not forgotten the days where I was poor, I've not forgotten those days. I've not forgotten the days where the so-called friends and relatives who had given me big talk, they just vanished. I've not forgotten the days where I was all alone. Those are the days that shape you who you are, that make you the man that you're supposed to be, man or woman or the person. That is why today when I get all these people who once dumped me, ditched me, they come back to me. Hey, Loy, how are you? Loy, I was praying for you. Loy, you're always in my prayers. You're always in my thoughts. Loy, this, that, whatever. It's like, fuck off, man. Come on. Just stop, stop. Lately I got one multimillionaire friend, so-called friend. Hey, Loy, man, you're all over the internet. What the fuck, man? People are talking about you. Hey, bro. Hey, I'm coming down to Thailand. Let's meet up, man. Let's have coffee. Let's spend some time. We'll talk. And one of them was even saying, hey, I'm going to take a fucking video where the place where you're walking, we'll take a video together. I just want to show the guys I'm with Loy boy. Come on. I told him, I appreciate, in a very cold way, I appreciate the good wishes. But I would like to, I would like you to respect my privacy. We are friends. We had been friends. Today we are acquaintances. Let's keep it at that. I don't have anything bad. We just, it has been quite some time since we kept in touch, and I prefer it that way. I prefer the distance. And I put them in their place. I know if they would come down, maybe they would throw a couple of $1,000. Hey, Loy, this is for you, man. Because they're rich. I don't want it. Today, when my career is going good and I'm successful, I don't need your thoughts, your prayers, your friendship. Just stay away. I'm happy in my little world. I've not forgotten. Not forgotten those moments. And I'm glad I not forgotten. That is why today, even when today I get up in the morning, sometimes I think of those days. Open my eyes, look at the ceiling. What am I going to do today? Then get up, sit quiet. There's no noise. There's nobody. I just live that moment because obviously when I get up, my baby's shouting and there's her YouTube, children's educational program, and there's noise and my dogs are barking and my wife is talking to the baby. So it's different. Yes, agreed, it's different. But I've not forgotten those moments. That's why sometimes when I go for my run, I go without any music and nothing, just quiet. I go for a long, slow run. It's not just for fitness. It's just to stay away from all the noise and chatter and Facebook and social media, WhatsApp and emails and requests. And then, I have those videos like this one. I open my heart and I talk to you guys, I really don't know what moral of the story I can give you. Maybe I can tell you don't forget your roots. Maybe I can tell you stay grounded. Maybe I can tell you don't forget, the people who are there for you and the fair weather friends who left you when you're nothing. And maybe you can take it as, see, 6 years ago I was nothing, but today I'm living my dream. I don't know. I don't know what moral of the story to give you through this video. But I can just tell you that life is life is made up of all these memories, all these memories, these moments. You can either give excuses or, oh, I was not able to do this because of this. I was sick. I was heartbroken. I was cheated by my friends. I made mistakes. The fact is, nobody gives a fuck, I was telling my wife, sometimes, there are days when I get up to make a YouTube video. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the frame of mind. Sometimes, really, I'll tell you honestly, sometimes I just want to switch off, man. I just want to switch off for a week, 2 weeks, maybe go on a holiday with my wife and just not think. Seriously, I just want to go on a holiday with my wife to the village and not think about anything. But you know why I don't do that? I can assure you, even you would tell me, Loy, do that. I'm pretty sure you'll tell me. Even my well-wishers will tell me. The people who hate me will, Loy, permanently go for a holiday. But you know why I don't do that? Because I'm afraid. That's the honest reality. I'm very afraid, man. I'm afraid of. I'm afraid, what if I don't get a client? I'm afraid, what if I don't make money? I'm afraid, what if one day I'm no longer relevant? I'm afraid that if tomorrow I need, let's say, an X amount of money and I don't have that. I'm afraid, what if I get an accident, I lose, just imagine, I lose my ability to speak. I had, in Dubai, I had you call it laryngitis. I had a very severe case where for 1 month, my voice was completely gone. I thought I would never be able to talk again. I don't know what the fuck happened. To this date, I don't know what happened. It was for 1 month, that bad. I used to take so much of steam, my skin started peeling off because of the heat. You can, on my birthday, I had food poisoning where they thought I was going to die. And I have the photograph on my Facebook. I have the photograph, black and white, lying on the bed, just a tube in my mouth, and my wife and my baby holding, and they are lying, sleeping there. She didn't know what, if I would die, she didn't know what to do, where to go, who to take this baby. If I die, there's nothing to worry for me. Finish, you go into nothingness. You want to know the reality of death, just Google search on YouTube. You'll actually see, just check just take a autopsy of a dead body. But warning, it's very graphic. You may not sleep. They actually peel off the face, they open up the brain, and it's unbelievable what the human body is. Nothing, man, just meat. Sometimes in my that blood and gore group, they share these videos. They're like, oh, what are they doing, man? I saw this other video the other day. Mother and her boy smashed, brain and pieces out, and body is ripped into intestines, and that is life, So if I die, there's no problem for me. But I think, who will be there for my baby, Who will be there for my wife? My wife will not know what to do. My baby always likes to eat chocolate, and the father is there. I can buy. Who will buy after I'm gone? Who will buy? Who will she go to? She goes to 7-Eleven or convenience store. She wants a chocolate. I see children asking, Mama, I want chocolate. Papa, I want chocolate. And these are workers, normal Thai people, Myanmar people. They check the cost. No, don't take. See, I can buy my baby a Kinder egg. You know how many families, they can't afford a Kinder egg? I'm pretty sure some of you watching this video, maybe your family. I came from that family. I came from that family where to buy a Kit Kat was a luxury. My wife comes from a family where to eat chicken was a celebration. You know why Chinese people even eat the feet, they even eat the head, they even eat the beak, they eat the intestines and everything, because they can't afford to throw anything. If they could eat the feathers, maybe they would have eaten that also. Why do you think my wife and the family, they eat from the forest, man? Forest, the leaves and all that, the roots and grass, and they eat all this. You'll be shocked to know, insects, worms, uh, bugs. I have made a video on that. They cook all these bugs, fry it and they eat it. It's protein. It's actual protein. It's not disgusting. Maybe some Muslim Pakistani, savages, this. No, these people survive on that. They lived like poor people. That's why they don't throw anything. It's food, for poor people. So fear keeps me, I'm afraid. This COVID just introduced people to the world I live in every day. It just introduced people to being locked down in one place. No friends, no family, no nobody. Not sure what will happen next. That's what I went through. And that's what I'm still going through. And in a way, I'm glad because it keeps me grounded. The fact is, I'm afraid, man. And I keep it real. That's why you see the background. You can see all these boxes, books, the fan. You can see the piggy bank there. You can see all this. I keep it. This is real. This is who I am. I mean, why should I have a posh studio and this? Forget all that. Some people like to do that. I just keep it real. I'm not an entertainment channel that wants big views and this. A client who needs my service will come to me, pay me a premium. Thank you very much. I have a very specific niche, very specific niche. And they pay a premium. Those who want my service pay a premium. That's why I don't have millions of views. I have, you can go to a specific skill. There will be very few people who do that. Video editing, Photoshop, graphic designing, maybe instrumentation, engineering, maybe there's a channel. Very few people. But if you say Kim Kardashian's boobs and sex video, no, millions. Oh, this cute girl. Oh, this. Have a look at some of the girls bobbing their heads, showing their titties, and Nicki Minaj. Billions of views. Fear keeps me alive. Fear. Fear keeps me on the edge. In Ben-Hur, this movie, Ben-Hur, the old one, 1950s movie. Oh, you must watch it. In one scene where this guy is about to whip, this guy, the hero, he's rowing a boat, he's become a slave. So this captain goes, takes a whip, and this turns and whips this guy. Okay? Any other slave, if he had whipped him, he would be with fear and he would cry. And this guy, when he got whipped, he turned around. Oh, he was very angry. You should see that scene. I saw that scene when I was, I think, 7 years old or 8 years old. I remembered it. To this date, I remember. There are a couple of scenes. That is one of them. And he says to Judah Ben-Hur, is the character there. He says, hate. Your eyes are full of hate, 41. He's a slave. His number is 41. Good. Hate keeps a man alive. I still remember those words. Hate keeps a man alive. And he says, row well and live. Hate, anger, fear, powerful emotions. And they drive me. Anyway, I just wanted to share this video. Just thoughts from the heart, Because today I was busy with work, lots of work. And yeah, I remember those days where there was no work, no customer, no money. That's where I changed. That's why anybody who sends me money, you're my friend. You just don't send me any money and give me sweet talk. No thanks. Big fan of yours. I admire you, pray for you. Thoughts and prayers. Please keep your thoughts and prayers. I don't need your thoughts and prayers. Anyway. Alright guys. I don't know if anybody will watch this video also, but we just have one life, man. You and me. Just this one life. Stop being busy with these politicians. Stop being busy with this wasting time with friends and talking nonsense and chatting rubbish, and focus on what matters, man. I don't know about you, but for me, my work. We need to make money, no? Anyway. So man. What should I end it with? Like, share, subscribe, comment, notification. I fucking hate that. It's so shameless. Ugh. Anyway, if you watched it so long, thank you. From my heart, thank you. Means a lot. You're like those unknown friends. See, my baby is sleeping. My wife is sleeping. See my room. See, there's one TV there. There's one TV here. I don't know if I can move it there. You can see TV monitor here, another monitor there. Behind is my iMac. I don't know how I can show you. Wait, let me show you through this. Wait, just showing you as a bonus. Okay, so video. Okay, you can see. You can see. Yeah, you can see. Here, this is the camera. This is the camera. Behind is my iMac. You can see this. Yeah. So you can see that character at the back, no? This guy. Yeah. This is Samir, and yeah. This is one other YouTube channel. So anyway. Yep. Sorry. All right, guys. Chill. Sorry. That's it. I don't know if you can see my bedding over there. You can see? You can see. Wait, let me. I'll take this out, but then putting it back will be a headache. So I'll not put it back deep. See, my bedding is there. You can see that pillow. That's the pillow. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Can I put this here without... Oh, okay. I put it back. Okay. Anyway, guys. Had a nice therapy session talking to you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright? You guys take care. Tomorrow is another day. Another bunch of videos. Alright? Now I'll edit this. What's the time? It's 11:20 in the night. Nearly 1 hour this video. By the time I finish uploading this, it will be 12 Thailand time. Then I'll prepare for next day. Try to relax a little bit. And life goes on. Chalo, yalla. You guys take care. Let me know if you watched the whole video till here. And if you have, comment down below so I know who are these guys. Who are these mad fellows. From my heart, thank you. All right, you guys take care. Ciao.